Well, if he was on channel.
Copy the 17, I believe, on the 17.
TGIF around New York City. It's officially 5:07 in the AM. TGIF, guys. Oh man, I thought I heard a bird doggy out there. Hey bird doggy, was that you? Hey yo bird. Hey bird. Hey bird doggy, was that you out there, bird? Bird, that's all I want to know, bird. It's hard to tell because you're so off channel. So off channel. Guess you don't pay attention to the Cb19nyc New York video gates. Hole in the wall, your boy Richie back live. Hey, Eddie.
Hey, straight morning time. When did he get to this morning? I heard you missed me yesterday.
Ah, nah, Eddie. Eddie, who gonna miss you, Eddie? Eddie, your own mother doesn't miss you, Eddie. Oh, Richie just didn't say that, did he? Eddie, your own mommy doesn't miss you, dude. Oh, I detect a little hostility. Hey, Eddie. He's taking it personal, Eddie. It's just business. Oh, yeah. Just business, Doug Water. With a cool stroke. Just a little audio drive. You know who's stepping back.
Back. Sip your coffee out of your glass jar. It'll add up your fatty. Might feel a little better.
You know, fatty would definitely be a good idea. But I got some new rules. You know, summertime, you know, you gotta flip with the mode, you gotta adjust. You gotta adjust with the season, dog. Audio, test. Eddie, don't you know anything about that, Eddie? Eddie boy, test. Eddie, shame on you, Eddie. Eddie, you can hear me just fine, Doc. Eddie, you can hear me just fine. I get rascals jumping from the fire stick, Eddie. Eddie, I get them jumping from the fire stick, dog. And if you want to know why that is, because unlike your buddy there, Cokie Bird, I am on frequency to the point where I am heard in Bridgeport, Connecticut, the Poconos, Delaware Water Gap, and these guys recorded me down there. Swear that I'm ghost arguing. Have no idea who I'm fighting with when they know I'm fighting with somebody.
He's delusional, I tell you.
Eddie, when you are precisely on frequency as on frequency can be, that is the difference in being above the noise level 100 miles away or not being in it at all 50 to 100 miles away. Oh, time to fill that jug, Eddie, that big jar. Eddie, where's your boy at this morning, dude? He was crying like a bitch last night, saying he had to get to sleep. He had to come out here and do his justice. What's the matter? You guys can't wake him up yet? Hurry up with the phones. Keep hitting that dial button. Oh, man. No, that's hardcore, dude. That's like, that's so not fair to these dog pluggers right there.
You can't wait to get up at 5 o'clock in the morning.
Eddie, I fell asleep at 2:30 just to have my eyes sprout me open at 4:11. Fill my belly, freshen up, and get ready for my 507 key dial. See, Eddie, when you're in New York City, and you're in the New York City morning show, when you're that New York City Citizen Man morning show, dog, you are the hottest video gates on YouTube. When you type Cb19nyc into YouTube, you got the most colorful of array. Let me get to know all these bad apples around the Big Apple. And I'll tell you what, there's a whole lot of laughter, Eddie. Eddie, a whole lot of laughter, Eddie. Eddie, these truck drivers around you, dog. They're just laughing so much when they hear my gates, and they can't believe the Dick Dastardly nasty element I gotta put up with around New York City and perpetrate fraud to call themselves men.
Yeah, I like that. Right over him. Clean cut over his head.
Yeah, but he can't do it in skip last, so let him have his fun. Let him have his fun over there where he is over there, in between those two bridges and those two highways. But when it comes to the money in the air, Eddie, he's a broke little joke. What happened, Eddie? Alright, so far it's in foreskin free. Let's see how long that lasts. Don't worry, man. It's going to take about another 10, 15 minutes to unnumb right, so your words will come out right. And God won't sound like God, because you're out your gourd. I wonder whatever happened to old Mr. Cheese Waffles. Hey, Eddie, what happened to Cheese Waffles, Eddie? Come on. You're the gossip teller of the neighborhood.
Say what?
I said you're the old washwoman bitch in the area. What happened to Cheese Waffles?
We got every morning talking crap. Recording everything you hear out there, man. You tell us, Richie. You're the so-called sound king of New York City.
Yeah, but I'm recording facts, bringing out skills. You know, I'm not out here telling stories. You know what I mean? And making up stories. So, whatever happened to Mr. Cheese Waffles?
I have no idea who he is. The problem is... Maybe you can find out. You're an ex-cop. Investigate and get all your information out there.
The problem is if your buddy that's trying to step on you was really on channel instead of 2.5 kcs off, he might actually be able to scratch you up, Dad. Guess who I just heard? Oh, I heard my other mistress. Oh, hey, Morty. Hey, Mortster.
Hey, Birdman. Someone told me he missed me yesterday. He was out there calling me out.
Well, I guess he's going to have to go to yesterday's video gates. But we'll make yesterday's video gates audio. What made yesterday's video gates the hottest video gates in New York City was actually the day before those. Yo, you got no choice but to see what happens when you put radios out sounding like Richie over and over and over and over again. And the public between all his channels can count, as far as visibility goes, a little over 200 of them. And half you clowns are like, yeah, that's me toward Dan. That shit sounded good, Ed. I remember that day. But anyway, you are like every culprit, criminal, and junkie under the sun, dog.
Weed. A little something on the side there, right? And you're like, fuck you. I'll punch you in the eye.
Ashtray. Right up his ashtray. Let him know that, okay? Y'all let doggy boy know that. Hey, Eddie, I just want to let you know something, Eddie. As crooked bitch as you are, living in that oh-so-corrupt town that you think is really protecting your fucking crooked sly ass, let me inform you of something. If this was the 90s, Eddie, the Union boys would have rolled on you when your little fucker clicked so quick, it would have made your head spin. And probably one of you would have been laying with Hoffa somewhere. And I was sitting up in my big old wall laughing my ass off. And then people said, what happened? Oh, they ran around telling stories.
You're in denial, Richie. You're in denial, Richie. Come on.
Eddie, what am I in denial about? Eddie, if you try to tell me I'm in denial about these 6 or 7, 8 cats that never met me, but are being put up on the other CB shop to badmouth me because nobody can make radio sound like Richie while he's shoving a $9 stock mic down your throat on everyone. Not a D104 now. Not a power mic, dog. No, sir. All dynamic elements, 500 ohm impedance. No battery, no noise canceling. Straight, dog. Just what the radio's got to offer. But anyway, dog. Yeah, I guess you could say I'm in pure denial of that. But the more I try to deny it, the more the drivers hear, damn. Richie's just been so good at radio work for the last 3 decades. And I met that cat late nights up there at the truck stops in 78. That dog is good. I watched him transform monsters and bring things back to life that nobody else could. The hole in the wall, Duck Butt CB shot Richie, RC 127, back wide.
He's a liar. He's a phony baloney. He's a shim-sham scam, like he says. In other words.
Now that's pure denial, Eddie. Denial of truth, fact, the justified American way that can be backed up and proven.
You try to key up so you don't hear it.
That's a true story. You never realize.
Don't be afraid, Richie.
I'm just listening to you two clowns step on one another. And he's so off frequency and low in carrier, maybe he sounds good by you, but he ain't shit up in the video gates. I guess you'll have to wait and see and go, damn, Richie always right. He got that PM mod, that pooty mod. Up the pooty mod. Y'all. 38 lower sideband, crying like a baby. Crying like babies, these dogs. Yo, you gotta hear the things these guys say, bro. On LSB 38, you gotta hear these monkey junkie mothers.
Junkie, monkey, junkie. Just like you said, Richie. Junkie monkey.
Probably your kid brother's rep saving your ass, man.
Come on, Richie. I want to bring you that radio so you can do your shit on it. Come on. No strings attached.
Eddie, no disrespect, but I wouldn't touch any radio you bring me. My military training showed me it's real easy to set something that a couple of minutes after you put power to it, it just goes all spaghetti fry. It's real easy. I'll show it to you one time, you know. It's an old military ploy trick that we actually use as slow blow detonators. But anyway, let me shut up.
You haven't lost your cotton picking mind, but what do you think? I'm going to put a fucking grenade inside the damn thing and blow you up, Richie? All right, I don't roll that way, Richie. Come on, man. Damn it. Brand new in the box, 29. The nickel bag on the side.
Eddie Mary, nobody said you would put a bomb in it. I'm trying to tell you how easy it is to rig a piece of electronics that when you put electricity to it, 3 to 5 minutes later, it will short out, spark, burst, and can be used as a detonator. I'm not worried about a punk bitch like you ever put explosive in something. Y'all couldn't get it 10 feet near me anyway, but I'm saying, like, you know, to be there getting ready to fire up a radio. Like, take, for instance, what I did to Sam at Delta Electronics when he came to Utica Avenue. I refused to touch his radio. I let him take out all the screws. I let him show me it work. Then I let him take out all the screws. Then I let him open it up. Then I let him fire it back up and show me it worked again. And the minute that bastard put electricity to it, 30 seconds later, poppity pop, he didn't even want to fire it up. He wanted me to say, aren't you going to do all that? I went, nah, man. So you got to show me I got to work a radio first. Eddie, bye-bye-bye.
Richie, I think you have it wrong. You have it wrong. No, you do.
No, Eddie, I do not have it wrong because I have surveillance footage of him actually getting me like that in Chester, New Jersey. That's how I remember the little skinny four-eye twerp.
Man, if it is true or not, you won't let me. He said to me, I'm going to pop you in the eye when I see you. Damn, Richie. Why are you so mean?
Well, you know, Eddie, when you make radio sound like I make them sound, like Nicky Bots could never make them sound, dude, the last thing you do is put your big guns into an asshole's hands. So I guess you could say, being almost a man of tech, all those quarries in Jersey, all those goddamn lumber yards, all those garbage haulers that had me under their guns in the 90s, they had to earn their respect, dog. You know, you just don't give a child a loaded weapon. You understand me, dog? You hear the sound and throws the clarity of my shit? You don't want an asshole behind it. You want a radio operator. A man who puts it to his mic what he wants coming out of a speaker. That's something you mutts ain't learned yet.
So you don't want to ask on her, what the fuck you doing on her?
Now, Eddie, it all comes down to this. It's my little business. I have the right to refuse service to any individual. That is my right in America. Have a good day. Crazy wanna fag me, shag me. talk shit, Eddie. And Eddie, when you want to know the reason, Eddie, start with my Donnie Brasco channel and the first video. And chronologically, you let me know why. See, a lot of old cats out here said, ah, shit. They better just listen, because we know Richie.
Sergeant Richie, that fucking junkie. He served the military.
Hey, Eddie, I could have sworn I heard your buddy out there again, Mr. Cokie Bird. You know what the public loves about him? When you go to the favorite sections on my YouTube channels, you look for a great big green frog picture. Click on that, read the description, and go meet Mr. Birdman. And his gay lover, which he was bribing with the shit in the car because he wouldn't give him a transistor final for the radio.
What the fuck was his name? Hear that rap bastard,
Yes, sir, no doubt it. Your hole-in-the-wall Brooklyn CB shop. The most talked about, most feared man on and off this microphone. That CHEK. That cat we know to be RC127. Back quiet.
We're gonna ask his wife about his ex-wife or girlfriend, which he beat up with a fucking head with a radio. We're gonna be interviewing her real soon live on the air.
Listen, you got to get the story straight. If Foster says a lamp, Eddie says a radio, poor CK said a power supply. Y'all guys got to get this story straight. Like you saying 22 caps in your video, your boy saying 16, and then 3 days later. Listen, y'all guys forget what y'all say on video. It's going to be hilarious when I put together all the videos of the same story and how it's coming out. It's going to be a jokester, mokester. I'm the man with the minutes and the record. The CB stenographer, as they call me at One Police Plaza. Richie got down. And the reason why you can't pull that off is because you'll all wind up in trouble, starting with her first, and only she can tell you why. So don't hold your breath waiting for that. That day's never going to happen because the authorities over there won't let her. Dollars to donuts. This boy knows what he's talking about.
It's gonna be finished when she comes out here and keeps the microphone. Yes, you are.
Listen to this chunky laugh. Hey, Bird, that might be one of the happiest days of my life, Bird. Bird, do you know what we were nicknamed back in the 90s? Do you know how all the truck drivers are going to fucking go against you and your little crew right quick? Let me tell you something about the dynamic duo, Richie and Debbie. Although Richie made Debbie, It took a while, man. The first year and a half, bro, she wouldn't go near my radios, wouldn't touch my radios, wouldn't even talk on my radio, so I go out in the mobiles and see how they sound off the bases. So, it was tough getting her into radio, dog.
Coming, motherfucker.
Wow, is that like the 10 copies and the Born Again Christian? And, oh, wow, listen to him.
You can't sleep because what I did to you can't sleep all fucking night. Playing fucking water games all night. You can't fucking sleep because of me.
Is there something wrong with this cat? Does he think he wields anywhere near the star power or magnetism that RC127 wields? You forget, he's out here slurping my drops. Not the other way around. Audio, the king of New York. Ball on your channel. Cb19nyc New York City Video Gate. Cb19nyc on YouTube. To all the tourists who really want to know about the bad apples in the Big Apple, they call me the Orchard Keeper. 27 minutes long right now, I'm clear.
Can't sleep all night. All night playing my voice on the air. All fucking night.
And when was this? How often do you hear me playing Birdman? Ha 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 ha. Anybody know if they let CK out of jail yet? Or Petey Fries?